What is going on, guys? This is RP, it's me from the SKC, and I know it's been a while, but we got a SmackDown versus Raw episode today, and we're going to be coming out with new content all the time, so you guys better stay tuned for that. So subscribe if you're new, like this video, comment some suggestions. Actually, I want all of your hate. Alright, give me all of your hate in this video, all of your love. I want to know what you guys hate about this show. I want you guys to show me what you love about it, just everything. Alright, so just anything would be fine for me, as long as it's feedback. So I dig that stuff. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the show. Let's do this. In a decent pre-show match, Bobby Roode defeated Harper in 6:25 by pinfall with a payoff. And Roode with the 66, Harper with the 61. Cool stuff there. Bobby Roode is improving in Rumble skills, and this is that's actually a really good pre-show match right there. So cool. And Roode is improving in Rumble. And we have a video recapping the Raw things that happened at the Royal Rumble, featuring Reigns, Lesnar, Nakamura, Jinder, Sheamus, Ronda, Asuka, and Rollins. So all of what they did at the Rumble. And we have Paul Heyman in his office saying, "As I announced at the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns will defend his newly won Universal Championship in the main event of Raw tonight, but who his opponent is will be announced before the match happens." So Paul Heyman is going to make Reigns wait to find out who he will be defending his title against later on tonight in the main event. And cool stuff there. And then we have the Monday Night Raw intro featuring Reigns, Rollins, Lesnar, Ronda, Nakamura, Charlotte, Kevin Owens, and Asuka. And then we have Jinder and Sheamus making their way to the ring together as an official team with a new theme song and team name, Last Stand. And by the way, if you guys haven't watched the Royal Rumble, the link to the video of the Rumble will be in the description. And Sheamus says, "Last night we were both screwed over, and that's been happening to the both of us for as long as we can remember. That is why we are the last stand." And then Shinsuke Nakamura comes into the ring. He storms into the ring, and the last stand immediately lay him out when Aleister Black comes out and scares the last stand out of the ring. So Aleister Black saving Nakamura from an attack from the last stand, Jinder Mahal, and Sheamus. So cool stuff there. And the announcers announced that the Undisputed Era will face the Usos for the vacated Raw Tag Team titles next, and that Shinsuke and Aleister will face the Last Stand later on tonight. Cool. So let's see who will be the new Raw Tag Team champions. Will be the Undisputed Era or the Usos? 62C, and about that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. The Undisputed Era defeated the Usos in 9:18 when Kyle O'Reilly defeated Jey Uso by pinfall with a brainbuster after distraction from Adam Cole. The Undisputed Era win the WWE Raw Tag Team titles. The Usos with decent performances with the 64-62, and they have great chemistry, and Kyle with the 48 and Bobby with the 49. And Bobby is improving in performance, which is always awesome to see. So nothing too impressive there, and the Undisputed Era celebrate as the Usos look on in disappointment. And a video airs showing Ronda Rousey all of her accomplishments and what she did last night at the Rumble. So basically kind of what they did in real life. And then Paul Heyman says, in 3 weeks at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, there will be a chamber match for the Universal Championship. And next on Raw, we will see a chamber qualifier featuring Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin. The winner is the first competitor to be in the match. So let's see who will be the first person to be in the Elimination Chamber match. Will it be Seth Rollins or Baron Corbin? Wow, that did way worse than I thought it was. In a decent match, Seth Rollins defeated Baron Corbin in 7-16 by pinfall with a fast roll-up. Rollins with a 79, Corbin with a 54, and that's actually pretty disappointing. I was expecting a lot, not a lot better, maybe like 5 or 6 points higher, but yeah, not too much to say about that. And then Rollins is celebrating when Joe attacks him and grabs the mic and says, "I am the second entrant in the Elimination Chamber." So Rollins just beat Baron Corbin to be the first person inside the Elimination Chamber match in 3 weeks for the Universal Championship. But then Samoa Joe announces that he will be the second. And by the way, if Roman is still champion, he will be the third, or whoever he goes against in the main event tonight will be the third as well. And we see Ronda Rousey entering the arena. She's here. So Ronda Rousey arrived in a limo tonight, well, just now, and she is in the arena as this is happening. So Ronda Rousey arriving. And then Tom Phillips interviews Roman Reigns, saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, Roman Reigns. Reigns, you will defend your Universal Championship tonight against a mystery opponent. Who do you think it will be?" And Reigns says, "Tom, it doesn't matter who it's going to be. I will successfully defend this title even better than how I won it." So Reigns basically is pretty confident going into the main event match against the mystery opponent. And Charlotte Flair is shown walking backstage ahead of her match. And in a terrible match, Charlotte Flair defeated Dana Brooke in 2:25 by pinfall. And Charlotte with a 60, and not gonna even look at Dana's performance, but decent stuff there, I guess, from Charlotte, and not looking too good for Dana. 81B, wow, I was not expecting that. Charlotte grabs the mic and says, "I know that all of you are wondering why I purposely got counted out last night." And then Ronda Rousey comes out, cutting Charlotte Flair off to a huge pop, and Charlotte runs away into the crowd, but Asuka doesn't let her go anywhere as she hits her with the kick. So basically Asuka just ran into the crowd and just surprise kicked Charlotte in the face, and then Asuka and Ronda stare each other down from far. So awesome stuff there. Cool to see the woman get an 81B ankle, so that's awesome to see. And the announcement for the fact that we'll be seeing Nakamura and Aleister Black to go against The Last Stand next. I don't have high hopes for this one, so let's see how it does. 82B, wow, I was not expecting that at all. In a decent match, Shinsuke Nakamura and Aleister Black defeated The Last Stand in 11:52 when Aleister Black defeated Sheamus by pinfall with a roundhouse kick. In terms of in-ring work, Shinsuke Nakamura was head and shoulders above everyone else, and Shinsuke Nakamura and Aleister Black had great chemistry when teaming together. And Jinder is improving performance, but pause real quick. That is insane to see. I would not ever think that they would have great chemistry, but apparently they do, and it's awesome to see. And Aleister with an in-ring performance of 56, that's a big improvement from the Rumble. And Shinsuke with an 86, and Jinder with a 64, and Sheamus with a 71. So awesome stuff to see there. Great match. And let's see what else happens. Sheamus and Jinder attack Aleister Black and Shinsuke Nakamura, putting them both through tables. So Sheamus and Jinder are not too happy about losing that one and put them through tables. And Zack Ryder cuts a promo hyping himself up, and he will be in action next. And in a terrible match, Zack Ryder defeated Mojo Rawley in 3:39 by pinfall with a Rough Rider. And Ryder at 46 and Mojo at 38. I'm not even going to look at Mojos because I'm probably not going to use them that much at all. And Roman Reigns makes an elaborate entrance. Well, basically he comes from the crowd this time with his newly won Universal Championship. as he just celebrates, you know, his first entrance with the title. So cool stuff there. And Roman Reigns grabs the mic and says, like I said before, it doesn't matter who my opponent is tonight, so just send him out. And then Paul Heyman comes out and says, maybe you'll care when you actually know who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I traded Sami Zayn to SmackDown for this man. He is the man who will take that Universal Championship away from Roman Reigns. He is my newest client. And he points to the stage, and out comes Cesaro. So Cesaro will go against Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship next, and he is Paul Heyman's newest client. And let's see if Cesaro can do it. A2B, awesome match there. They both had great heat and good wrestling. Roman Reigns defeated Cesaro in 14-14 by pinfall with a spear following botched interference by Paul Heyman. And Roman Reigns makes defense number 1 of his WWE Universal title, and Reigns with an 86. Awesome stuff, and Paul did some good work at ringside, and Cesaro with the 67. And awesome stuff, cool match. And Roman Reigns celebrates as Cesaro is knocked down, and Heyman looks on in anger as Roman Reigns successfully defended his championship. When Kevin Owens comes out of nowhere and attacks Reigns and hits a pop-up powerbomb and shakes Heyman's hands as he shakes his hand as Raw ends. So Kevin Owens attacking Roman Reigns after he just defended his title against Cesaro is the way we end Raw tonight. So I think we had a pretty cool episode here today, and I don't think it was that good, to be honest. So let's see what oh my god, I really can't talk today, guys, but let's just see what this show ends up getting. 81. I mean, it's not too impressive at all, but I guess it's better than nothing. 81. I'm really not impressed with that, but it is what it is. We're gonna come back next week stronger. That's not that good at all. Oh my god. And alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave your suggestions in the comment section below, and subscribe if you're new, and like this video. And this is RP, is me from the SKC, and I am signing off. Peace.